Welcome to this week's episode of QUTV. I'm Hannah Youngquist.
And I'm Jeremy Culver.
Our top story this week, a great homecoming weekend for QU athletics. The Quincy University football team kicked off their homecoming game in high gear last Saturday. Playing against Concordia University, the Hawks decided to make a statement for their last homecoming game in the NAIA division. The Hawks scored early and often in the game, with one being a touchdown pass to Cody Gower. The defense also proved it was not going to roll over, giving up just 7 points in the game. The special teams came out to play, scoring twice, with one being a block punt return for a touchdown by TJ Jordan. The Quincy football team is on their bye this weekend and will return in action October 1st on the road against Taylor University.
The football team was not the only sport in action over homecoming weekend. The men's and women's soccer teams and the women's volleyball team played in 2 games over the weekend. Men and women's soccer played Friday against University of Wisconsin Parkside, with men winning 1-0 and women winning 2-1. Women's volleyball played against University of Missouri St. Louis, falling in straight sets. The Lady Hawks came back strong on Saturday, winning in straight sets against Maryville University. The men and women's soccer ended the weekend against Lewis University with additional wins, with the men winning 4-1 and the women winning 1-0. QUTV would also like to congratulate both soccer programs on their national rankings. The women's moved up to number 3 in the Division II polls, their highest ranking in school history, and the men break the top 25, coming in at 24.
With each homecoming comes a little bit of royalty. QUTV was graced with the presence of a queen earlier this week for our campus newsmaker. I am here today with Tara Hibbert, our 2011 homecoming queen. Welcome, Tara.
Thanks, Hannah. I'm really excited to be here.
What was it like for homecoming through the eyes of a queen?
You know, it was really, really exciting, like seeing all the alum and going to tailgating and seeing like everyone back to like watch homecoming and to experience it again. It was really great. Like, it was a lot of fun for me to see that.
What was your favorite part?
I'd probably definitely have to say the tailgating, because like you said, you see all the alum and they're all really excited for the game, and obviously we won the game this year 55-7, so it was really exciting to be there and watch that happen.
Yes. So. Mm-hmm. What will be the hardest part about leaving QU for you?
Well, everything really. I really don't want to leave. They're going to have to kick me out, but I'm going to definitely miss all the relationships I've built here with faculty and with like fellow students, and it's going to be really hard to leave that behind.
What are your plans for after college?
After QU, I want to go to grad school. Hopefully I'll do marine biology or ornithology, but we'll see where it takes me. So.
What do you want to do with that?
Well, I'm looking into maybe doing some teaching, maybe down the line, who knows, but if not, I want to do a lot of research, maybe with like deep sea things. I'm really nerdy. I really like manta rays. I think they're really cool, so I'd like to study those.
Okay. And what would you tell a freshman who is interested in coming to QU?
Definitely to come and check it out. It's been the best decision I've ever made as far as my education is concerned. I love it here. It feels like home.
Well, thank you, Tara, and we appreciate you coming today.
Thanks, Hannah.
Now that homecoming is over, students can look forward to the rest of the month by celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Natasha Ramsey, QU's Director of Multicultural and Leadership Programs, is teaming up with the Latin Club to host events throughout September and October. Events such as film showings and Hispanic football will be happening all over campus, so grab a calendar and be sure to celebrate the heritage of many of your fellow QU students. This is the first year QU is celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and many students are looking forward to participating.
And the reason behind it being as long as it is, it's to recognize and support those parents who spend long hours beside the bedside of their children at St. Jude. And so this just shows our support.
If you are interested in observing or engaging in Spanish conversation, Spanish circles will be hosted by President and Mrs. Gervasi and Father Jesus once a week in the cafeteria during dinner.
As a Franciscan university, QU organizations strive for excellence and volunteerism. The organization Up Till Dawn is doing just that. Up Till Dawn is a new organization at QU that will host events throughout the year to raise money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Future events are still being planned, including a letter writing campaign and an 18 to 24-hour long finale event later this school year.
And the reason behind
Up
it
Till
being
Dawn is
as
a
long
national
as it
organization,
is,
and
it's
KU
to
plans to host a
prevent.
local
And the
chapter on
reason
campus for the coming years. If you would like to volunteer at upcoming events, contact Natasha Ramsey at the email address on your screen.
I'm sure many people would love to own their own island someday, but most people would hope that island isn't infested with some infectious disease. QUTV's Keenan O'Connor takes us virtually into an island just like that in this week's Gamers Insight.
Hello fellow gamers, and welcome to Gamers Insight. Today we're talking about the zombie game that everyone's dying to hear about, Dead Island. Dead Island is a first-person RPG game developed by Techland and published by Deep Silver that takes place in the fictional tropical island of Bonoi and at the Royal Palms Resort. However, a strange, mysterious epidemic breaks out across the island that kills its victims and turns them into cannibalistic monsters. Surprisingly, you are the only person on the entire island that is immune to this infectious disease. Being a role-playing game, there are many different side quests and plenty of places and secrets to discover. A feature I find useful in how you can customize weapons to your liking. As well, the graphics and combat capabilities of this game are some of the best in the market today. That's all for this week's Gamers Insight. Join me next week as we continue to the reviews of the hottest games on the market. For QUTV, I'm Keenan O'Connor.
Having trouble with your KU email? It might soon be a thing of the past. Over the next few weeks, Quincy University is transitioning from Microsoft Exchange to Google Apps for Education. Google Apps will have many new features requested by the KU community, including a larger inbox, about 75 times the size of the previous email provider. Google Apps also runs on all internet browsers and operating systems, making it more accessible off-campus and on mobile devices.
I'm having trouble logging into my email. I can't send emails. I can't even receive any emails. I'm hoping when this Google update kicks in, I'll actually be able to get some work done.
There is very little you have to do for the change to come in effect. Over the course of the next few weeks, you will receive a notification asking you to change your KU password. Once you do that, you will be converted over to the new system.
New to QUTV this season is a segment we call iPod Shuffle, where I bring you new music and introduce you to some new bands. This week's group is Let's Get It, a band that can get your blood pumping for the club while also giving you that pop rock mix you love. Let's Get It hails from Dayton, Ohio. They signed to Fearless Records and released their first EP, Digital Spaces, in 2009. Their club rock beats have similar styles to groups like Call the Cops, Boys Will Be Boys, The Arrival, Artist vs. Poet, and Breathe Electric. Their debut full-length album, Masters of the Universe, hit stores May 24th. Here's a single from the CD called Audacity Dope.
Speak the words from the heart, then they tear them apart. Restart, no pros in the contract.
To add to my music mix and share on the next iPod Shuffle, just click the Contact Us link on our website and send me the band info.
Quincy University's campus seems to have about just about everything. A decent cafeteria, a good workout facility, and a great sense of community. One thing is missing though, a good place to get together on the weekends and socialize. That is why the CEO group on campus has decided to turn the Hawk's Nest into a bar. The age is 18 to get in, but 21 to drink. There will also be live concerts and special events on the weekends. The Hawk's Nest has a sports bar feel with big screen TVs and food such as pizza and hot dogs. Many students and alum were able to experience a preview this past weekend, and the hope seems high.
It was like, the atmosphere was good, you know, you had Danny Ralph's, you know, doing the bartender thing, and, you know, they had cheap beer and cheap pitchers, so I definitely enjoy myself, and I think it'll be a good thing for just to have like a close on-campus place for like a bunch of the, you know, 21 or older guys just to hang out and have like kind of their own place, I guess. But even though it's like 18, but like, you know, just everyone can hang out and just be a good time for people just to spend time together and chill. So.
Although the bar isn't expected to open until the second weekend in October, QUTV will have a full preview of it next week, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in this week, and we'll be back next week with all the latest campus news next Friday. For QUTV, I'm Hannah Youngquist.
And I'm Jeremy Culver with news by the students for the students.